Saturday in the 70s. So if anyone's around the late 60s mark, 70s mark, you get about this. You went to Burton's to buy your suit, your shirt and your tie as well. If you saved up your cash, you could go on the lashing shoes that you bought from Wirral. The colours were round, the music was sound, the girls were as cute as could be. From Tom Hall's Tavern, you come to the Cavern, where you try to bunk in for free. The 70s were a special time to anyone who was there. You'd boogie onto Wonderland, that place where you hadn't a care. And when it came to 5 to 2, you'd smoothie onto the floor. You and your mate will cast your fate to the blondes dancing nearest the door. Do you fancy a dance? Do you fancy a chance for the very last slowie of the night? You've plenty of Dutch courage and the backing of Barry White. But oh, the plight of the teenage heart, it never fails to fall. You thought you were John Travolta. She said you weren't that tall. And so you walked the long miles home with not a cab in sight, smoking the last of your cigarettes and cursing Barry White. Your flares were soaked at the bottoms. Your aftershave had long worn off. You usually wake in the morning with a dry mouth and a cough. Still, these were the days to live, to sing, to be young, to dance. Yet I would never wish them back, those days of sweet romance. But now I have my peace of mind, and in my ways delight. You'll have to should have listened more to the words of Barry White. Just a couple of poems, and then we get back to the music. This is a little poem called The Days When Vinyl Was King. I know it's making a big comeback, vinyl now, but when I wrote this, it wasn't. I danced with every beat of my heart in the days when vinyl was king. I even made some records myself, but they didn't do a thing. But I was part of an era when you had the sleeve notes to read. They weren't tiny words on a CD cover where 2 lines in you concede. You walked from the shop with a tangible thing when you purchased a brand new LP. You couldn't wait to get it back home and give it a spin or three. When the needle went down on side 1 of the disc and you heard the static sound, you knew you'd soon be in vinyl heaven with your earphones wrapped around. Your parents didn't get it at all, but my dad loved the Moody Blues. He was right when you said you'll damage your feet going out in those pointy-toed shoes. I remember the thrill of my first kiss. I thought my soul would sing. I also remember the tears I cried in the days when vinyl was king. But that was growing up back then, though a lifetime ago it now seems. We lived the soundtrack to our lives. The music fostered our dreams. And now those crackly old records hold memories in their grooves. I may not be able to dance these days, but I still remember the moves. Alas, there's too much looking back. To the past we should never cling. But I can't help but having a soft spot for the days when vinyl was king. This, many, many moons ago, I went over to Ireland, where my ancestors are from, and to a place called Carlow, County Carlow, which is a place called Tulla, which is only just past Dublin, through Wicklow, and then you get to Tulla. So I'm not playing with myself, I'm just looking for the press room. Yeah. It's very handy when you've got press room in your pocket. So I wrote this song, we went to Tulla, and I came home, and I wrote this song where I was living in Dublin at the time. It's called Celtic Song. Long ago from the Emerald Island, 1845, the ship set sail across the silver sea. Now I'm going back in a big silver bird to find me. To walk upon my hallowed soil and feel the years of sweat and toil, and know where you really belong. To open your heart and sing the Celtic song. Everything cries home at last as you find the present in the past, and the ghost of your own lead you gently along through the land of your fathers to sing the Celtic song. Nothing to do with skin and bone, it's just a feeling of going home, and home is where I feel today. As I trace my steps back from Liverpool Bay, and everything cries home at last did you find the present in the past, and the ghost of your own lead you gently along through the land of your fathers to sing the Celtic song. Through the land of your fathers to sing the Celtic song. Through the land of your fathers to sing your Celtic song. Thank you.